Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Majora's Mask Randomizer Season 3 Standard Tournament. Today we have Kayzo versus Kariossa. Tracking for us today, we have Axel Ryman and Warren Traveler. And now I'll pass it off to your commentators for today, Spec and Eris.
Hello, and thank you.
Yeah,
Yes,
hello,
welcome
chat.
to one of the last round 1 matches, right? Between our two Frenchmen, Kayzo and Kariossa.
Yeah, this is pretty much the last winners bracket round 1 match, yeah, I'm pretty sure. After this it's losers round 1 and winners round 2 time. Yeah, this... Skill-wise I'd say these two guys are pretty close, so let's hope for a good match. I think Kaiser has a little bit of an edge, but Kariossa always a dangerous runner. Yeah, this could totally be one-sided because I think both of these guys are... Yeah, both of these guys are... high rollers, quote-unquote.
You said it's 50 rupees in Clocktown, and
Yeah.
there's supposed to be a big chest and a straw roof.
Yeah, it should be. Yeah, Kaizo going for the money.
Oh, Kariossa just is not getting it. He's gonna not give anything to Tingle, apparently. Oh wow, not even bothering with the jump slash. I've never seen that. It's gonna do... read some gossips right away.
Yeah, looks like Kariossa about to do a north opener, so doesn't want the money.
It's very north, so South Clock Town, that big chest is something. Ikana Canyon Foolish. Southern Swamp, we have the hero, along with South Clock Town. Got some pretty good hints already. Wow, what does Tingle sell us?
More money.
Yeah, more money.
Yeah, it was a cafe hint, but I did not see. I only saw the first one was 5 bump juice. Let's see.
If I see as low as 20 rupees as a profit from Tingle, I'm definitely buying it.
Yeah.
Because money can be really nasty. Kayzo has 71 and you could always have 99, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's not like you're going to jump slash tingle again just for the money. So a letter to Cafe was completely dead, I checked it. It was just the bomb juice and money.
That is
all
really
the
good.
letter to Cafe sayers are really happy right now.
Yeah, they both might play from day 2 on and such without much worries. That double defense is not our way of the hero, so might see something on the other 3 checks.
Yeah.
Which have a little bit more requirements, so we might be for a while until we know what's the South Clock Town hinted item.
Yeah, double defense just being bait today. Though it's nice to get it with CSMC, sometimes you do have low health seeds.
Yeah, I love some double defense, especially with those early graveyard seeds.
Oh yeah.
So I take that the Dongos didn't have anything as well, right?
Nope. And Ocean Spider House is dead as well. And I'm not sure if Stumpy was big or small, but it was gilded.
I'm very surprised that none of the runners really gave too much of a priority to money. For example, 99 in Kariossa's side, I would have deposited that right away. I mean, that's one of the advantages for doing the dongos so early.
Yeah.
But he's just gonna roll with it.
Yeah, bank one. Getting bank 1, night 1 is such a relief, because afterwards money routing gets a lot tougher.
Yeah, and when it comes to the seeds bottleneck situation, maybe it's something you really want to get early.
Exactly. Oh, meanwhile, Andrew giving us a nice present today.
Yeah, speaking of unlocking stuff in the seed, Zora might lead us to a lot of locations.
Yeah.
From
It's
the
also
Zora
our
Hall
first
shop-
projectile here.
Yeah, first projectile, really important as well. So might see some Pinnacle Rock and PF exterior. Yo, Road to Swamp is foolish. What a
Yeah.
convenient one.
Yeah, Road to Swamp is not the best, but also not the worst foolish. At least you
Yeah,
have the Swamp Archery dead, which is always a time sink. But sometimes
Yeah.
with a late bow, it's really annoying to route it in.
Exactly.
And Stockpot, we have the hero thank you game.
Yeah, that's not surprising. Think we found something there.
Yeah. A little Sphere Zero worth.
Very good set of hints and Keaton mask on the scammer guy. Gonna get it right away.
Yep. So we have all three we have the heroes already, at least on restream.
Oh my god, what is that dissonant chord on the Link's Ocarina on Kayzo's side? I don't know if it's the sound that the restream is hearing, but...
Yeah, I'll have to listen to it. Honestly, I forgot to put on Kayzo's sound. Well, let's see when he saw us after this.
We're seeing a lot of different checks from both, which is really something for the usual openers.
Yep.
Kayzo's probably gonna do Guru Guru in like 3 minutes, or maybe 2. Meanwhile, kariossa is already on the night of the first day.
It looks like kariossa basically almost did just observatory opener, but with the dongles instead of observatory. Kind of something like that.
I think the dongle has a lot of potential to be done early because of the 99 rupees. But I don't know, maybe it's some creative divergences between me and Kariossa's side. I would have deposited those as pretty much the 100% standard play. Getting the hints early can also be beneficial, although if you do them on the night 1, you will get there anyway. Oh no!
Oh, rip Kayzo. And how many Kaku's question is one of the ones where I actually just know the answer because I failed it once.
Yeah,
because I have no clue where that Kaku actually is.
You can never be like, of course the ranch has 2 cows, right?
Yeah. Actually, the ranch has 0 cows if the aliens stole them. Keaton, yeah, thank you. Keaton lying.
Yeah, we have some continuity issues for sure on the Keaton quiz. I gotta admit, I do play with some illegal real-time assistance during my runs. I have the Keaton quiz open at all times.
Nice.
As well as MMR cheat sheet.png, which has Beneath the Well and Friends.
Yeah, I always have a folder open in the background with all kinds of stuff. Like I regularly have to look up Swamp Woods if I go there day 1 or day 3.
Oh yeah,
Only
I
no
have
day
those
2.
as well. It's pretty nice. Speaking of giving the wrong answers to NPCs, I think Boastman is not having on Kariossa's side. He has 9 rupees loaded, so maybe it was kind of expected. Yeah, that's taking quite a while for him. Kayzo doing my favorite play of S3, farming money in Swamp Archery.
Yeah.
That's all that you're gonna get from Road to Swamp, unfortunately. The thing is, Kayzo actually has the hint, so he can't really get, for example, a Sphere Zero bomb bag on the grotto and have a massive information. He just got the hint early, so we'll never ever open a chest there, regardless.
Yeah, if it wasn't a grotto, you might check it, but going down the grotto is kinda annoying. Kariossa opening another water chest, and we get an early Zorlok bottle.
Oh, that is
That's nice to have.
He's not gonna think twice about entering Grape Bay, I guess.
Zora was on Anju in the stockpile in.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty much, we have the hero satisfied already within 4 minutes of the seed. Very, very handy. But I'm interested to see in Kariossa's time of day, because I usually do the exact same thing to get to the old lady incident. Never did that Great Bay stuff. I don't know where the time will land.
Okay, Kayzo gets it. And just bump juice. Well, fat stack of money in the coast.
Money is routing really well for Kariossa, given that he didn't do the Dongo deposit. Even Banamiroma has a fat stack for the runners. This could have been a very early bank 1, by the way.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a missed spot, but not necessarily gonna give any, be a deal breaker or anything.
Is a bro getting his Zora mask? Kariossa climbing up the fish tank as human? Which is a bit of a time loss, I think. If you have Zora, you can just equip Zora and jump up immediately instead of going all the way around like Kariossa did.
Yeah, in terms of optimizing, he was already human from slashing the owl, so if he goes anywhere here, then it's a technical small mistake, but if he just soared out, it wouldn't have been. But yeah, I think it's gonna be maybe the 3 exterior checks. Very good. It's quite a nice way to soar out of Great Bay without doing literally nothing. I am a very small fan of just going exterior super early if you have Zora, because it might seem bad because, you just wait until you can get to PF, right? But, maybe you have a bottleneck there that is important. Maybe you have the Goron mask there, which is even more important.
Yeah. Like, sometimes you put it off because you want either Goron to check sewers or Hook to check interior. Then you just last locate either. So
Yeah,
getting here early sometimes is pretty nice.
Certainly depends on the situation, sorry.
Yeah, but this is gonna be... he either has a saw or slow down time, and he's slowing down.
The panic invert is very justified because picking the ledge chest actually took quite a while. Yeah, that is true. You do have the option to go straight to Hall rather than just dunking yourself in PF. Maybe if you're very concerned about isolating the bomb grotto, maybe you go here first. Well, there's a magic. Could be
Yeah, it's a very nice magic to get. Doesn't do
Your
too much for
reward.
us yet, but it's always nice to have.
Yeah, magic specifically can be deceptively very good in the early game, but it's usually not the item that you get and it's like, oh my god, it's a game changer, it opens the entire map, or speeds things up. Who knows?
Oh, please, uninvert kariossa. Oh no.
Oh my god.
It's a slow cutscene, guys.
Oh no! Sakon is gonna be moonwalking up to the
Yeah. So as you can see, slowing down time affects cutscenes as well. So, yeah.
To be fair, on Majora, there are a few things they deceptively learn by usually screwing things up, and I think
Yeah.
this cut is one of them.
Pretty much. Meanwhile, we saw Bank 200 and it was just a piece of art.
I agree with the quality of life. Just make all the cutscenes on normal time. As a very avid Song of Time inverter myself, every chance that I get, it'd be nice to have that. Although, you know, kind of a bargain to be honest. Now, among one of the fairies, there's a sword upgrade, so it's always nice to at least have one, to not have the worst Majora fight in the world.
Yeah, Kokiri Sword is an insane upgrade. I mean, Razor Sword is an insane upgrade compared to Kokiri. Like that +1 damage is just so OP. Makes everything go faster.
Yeah, cutting all the damage output by in the length, you know, the number of slashes by half, it's way too good. Very fortunate that Kayzo, for example, managed to go to the underwater chest and get the bottle before possibly doing the day 2 wood stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Even the Zora mask, of course, makes the decision way easier, rather than, you know, maybe if the bottle wasn't somewhere bad in Great Bay.
Yeah. I haven't seen both of these guys too much, to be honest. So I'm surprised that or not surprised, more like happy that both of them don't just do the standard S2 routing stuff that a lot of people are still doing, and adjust the openers a bit to put more Season 3 stuff. Though I'm not sure how much the Zora mask plays a role in that.
Yeah, because among the things that increase the amount of checks you can do inside the Great Bay region, Zora mask is like, it's probably the #1.
Yeah.
So you can't really pass up the density, especially when you don't have a bottle for the day 2 woods. Exactly, we've seen on, I think, Kariossa's side, the double time inside the fairy fountain. Very nice little time save.
It looks like Kayzo opting to do Zora Hall instead. With only 3 rupees in the bank. Which is not the greatest. Basically, Zora Hall, with the new Zora shop that we added in Season 3, it's pretty OP. Needs to be checked ASAP as soon as you can get it, basically.
Kayzo is definitely gonna go there rather than PFE. And
Yeah.
honestly, with only a magic in exterior, I think Kayzo can run into a good item here. I think I like his chances.
Yeah.
Wouldn't mind just getting the magic later, unless it's like Mountain Access unlocks everything with the fire arrow or something.
Yeah. This is kind of the problem though with going here on Zora Cape in the night. Because if you don't have money and you know you're about to check Zora shop, you can just do the Zora jar game. Get your 90 rupees, and that should pay for it. But sadly, you can't play it at night.
Wow, Kayzo, I think doing the most dangerous play of S3. I swear, I know this isn't logic, but I am never doing no magic Zora like it's just
Super annoying.
as if you really practice a lot, get familiarized with the like patterns to get a good fight. It could be good, but it's just gonna go very slowly no matter.
Yeah.
Oh, refusing the money, come on.
Yeah, not a fan of that, to be honest.
Nobody's respecting the shop, come on.
Yeah. I saw someone saying in chat, Zora game is consistent. You just do 4 maximum backflips and then you should get it. By maximum backflips, I mean, as far as I understand it, backflips are considered are basically the longer you hold the stick back, the longer they are. Just try to do 4 of them that are just max range. You should get it every time, basically.
I got a second bottle, so in case we have to funnel into eggs, it's not gonna be that bad.
Yup. Oh, Captain set.
This is Southern Swamp Way of the Hero, right?
Wait. Graveyard was foolish.
The road is a...
I'm pretty sure we saw a Kana Graveyard foolish in the
oh yeah,
beginning.
the graveyard. Oh my god. No, wait, hold on. Sorry. Graveyard's foolish?
I'm pretty sure we saw Graveyard foolish in the Gossip Grottos.
Ikana Canyon.
Wait, am I stupid? Oh, Canyon, not Graveyard. Okay.
Yeah.
Ignore me then. I mean, it could still be worth for the Ocean Spider Horse chest anyway.
And honestly, since the things are drying up on the item side, I wouldn't doubt that you just have to eat up the graveyard without bombs. Eventually, the seed.
Yeah, there are some seeds that are like that.
Very unfortunate destination that you can't overlook. I really don't like doing the graveyard without bombs. I'll probably delay it as much as I can, but can't just go forever not doing it.
Yeah. Like it depends a little bit for me. Like if I get a graveyard worth, I'm just like screw bombs. I'm gonna go there. But if it's not hinted worth, I'm like, okay, the seedboard gods
Gonna go
didn't want me to go there. So I totally blanked out on Kayzo Bro's side. I'm not sure if we went into the shop.
Yeah, the
Yeah, I mean-
captain's head was specifically in the day 2 Woods Grotto, right?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Kayzo did go into the shop, and it was only Bunny Hut.
Well, it could have been a small reward if it was not on the 90 rupee, but no money, no, you know.
I think it was a 60 rupee slot, but either way.
Oh, unlucky. Speaking about the best checks of Season 3, we have Bombers hide and seek being done by Kayzo.
Yeah. Were quite a few seats so far where Bombers has burned some people. Oh, and yeah, Kariossa not doing the Swamp Spider House Grotto.
Yeah, did Kaidosa get the healing crewmate reward?
Yeah, he did.
I think at that point you just have to go for that grotto. It's one of those things that deceptively gets in logic, and you might pay the price if you ignore it.
Yeah, with a Southern Swamp, we have the hero. It's a bit unlucky. Could be something there. That could just be the captain's head as well.
The classic red potion refund.
Yeah, sadly did not come with a bottle attached. And fire arrows on the Micro Tingle. So we're pretty much a bow away from North Access. I think Kariossa accidentally skipped the Keaton mask, which is not gonna bite him, so
Well, did he have money for that?
I'm pretty sure he walked around with Tingle money. The Range Sisters has a Blast Mask on Cremia.
It's a non-required as well, right?
Yep, not required. There's probably some bomb bags out there.
Yeah, this seems like a situation where you would never just force aliens just to get the known
Yeah,
bomb bag.
absolutely not. James, usually you say both at once, like putain de merde. Logic does not expect kegs used as explosives, but there is a trick you can enable if you want to play like that.
Keg used as explosives. Talk about the most inconvenient thing ever.
Yeah.
To buy every single time.
I mean, there's a legendary S2 race where both runners were buying like 10 kegs apiece because Bombback was so late. Or I think it was. I'm not sure if what season 1 or season 2. I think it was season 2.
Realistic, there are situations where you actually want to do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Using it seems.
Well, like it's terrible play, but 50. It's annoying. It's annoying, but sometimes you have to do it. I think that was a Gipto mask. In the bomb shop. Not sure.
Things here are now funneling really hard, right? We're still We're on that waiting line to find the... Whoa! Yo! No way! Kariossa just
What
making
the-
sure
okay.
he read the hint right.
Yeah.
Required
Shiro the
lens.
hero? Question mark.
And the thing is, you absolutely cannot skip this, right? Unless you get some other progression unlocked, because there's the invisible soldier that you can already do right now.
Yeah.
Have everything.
And it is in logic because we have Zora. Like either Zora or Bo puts Damper in logic together with the captain's head.
Yeah, it's a projectile situation to fight the big Poe then.
Yeah. So you could pray that it's just a logically required lens, but honestly, if you go graveyard anyway, just make it day 3 and grab it, I guess.
Yeah, of all things, this should not be a spot to gamble that sort of situation. Of saying,
Yeah.
oh, no, it's just for castle, I don't care. You can't
If you
really
would... yeah. I mean, with a big chest in the ranch. Oh, and there's a
There
bow.
it is.
So, in logic bow, this chest is in logic with Zora.
Okay, now maybe you can ponder just not giving any value to that lens and doing everything that you can in North, and then just getting it if you absolutely get locked out of the seed.
Yeah, it's tough to say. Because since we have fire arrows, the lens can basically be only way of the hero for Path of Snow at Pillar. Anything regarding castle logic, either the Pillar or Cat Castling or Shiro, it should be about it.
Yeah, it's a good point. If they had access, for example, to Goron Mask,
Oh, and
kind of is more difficult because it's so far away in terms of requirements. But you know,
Yeah.
if you pick the item and it has something, you can just say, "Oh, never get
Yeah.
the lens."
and Darmani as well, of course. Oh, and we get some nice ice arrows. That's
speaking
day
of-
3 in chest. Night 3 in chest.
Yeah, speaking of, Ikana has too many requirements. Well, one less now.
Yeah. That's an unlucky backwalk angle there. So yeah, 2 wave the hero items in Stockpot.
Honestly, if I had to guess, I think both runners are just gonna take that Dampe and get it. Because there's a situation where, okay, maybe you pick the Path to Snowhead item and it has something and you just ditch it. But what if Dampe leads to the hook shot itself in the Invisible Soldier as well, or some tricky situation like that?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. There are a lot of ways that this can go very wrong.
Yeah, I think considering that you have to do graveyard anyway, and then dump is just like 2 Song of Double Times away, I would probably go and grab it. But I'm not sure if I agree with Kariossa here at going down on night 3. Because that means basically a double dip. Okay, that's 2 big chests behind hook, like one on Stompy and one on this Roticana pillar.
I don't think we had seen the Road to Ikana chest before, right?
Nope. Yeah, unluckily for... No, wait. Okay. Forget what... I wanted to say something stupid, forget it. And Midnight Meeting is dead. That's a very nice hint for Season 3.
The hints started redeeming themselves after the beautiful stockpotting way of the hero and Road to Swamp Foolish.
Mhm.
You know, there might be a light at the end of the tunnel, because after you do Dampe, you pretty much just exit out of there without soaring, just from the front door, and do Shiro right away.
Totally.
And they have a potion of the Komi healing refund.
Yeah. It turns out it's actually the best refund of all time. Oh, is this some disco party emulator stuff on Kariossa?
Yeah. We have seen the invisible floor in West Clocktown and now this. A very interesting thing is on Kayzo's side because if he ditches Ranch, which I don't think he'll do, because you don't have that many items to be able to do that. But that bow will be crucial for the progression of the seed. Although yeah, you can do Dampe with Zora, but then what? Depending the lens item, if it is an invisible soldier, it's not gonna guarantee to lock everything.
Mm-hmm. It looks like Kayzo did skip this Spider House Grotto as well. Kayzo about to see the fire arrows, but not going to be able to buy them. With 0 monies.
Fortunately, this is not gonna be so bad. It will be a little bit out of the way when it comes to the time to enter north. It's gonna be maybe a double soaring of the cold situation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Sure.
you could buy these fire arrows in theory in Twin Islands, but we'd need some explosives for that.
Or you could do the very big brain play of actually doing the Zora backflip to clear the snowballs. Say, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
true.
I am logic, but I'll just route it out illegally going to north.
No, I think you are allowed to snowball skip, you're just not allowed to get past the 2 ice barriers. Not sure.
Yes.
James, tell us your mod. Are we allowed to snowball skip?
The snowball, I think it's allowed, but definitely not the ice recoil.
Yeah, okay, James telling us we are allowed to do it.
Wish, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, kariossa lighting that.
Yeah,
vehicle on
wrong
fire.
side, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like Kayzo is rolling in his bow, so not gonna miss that.
Honestly, despite reaching Goron Village with six, nice. No, it's 59 rupees, right? Because minus 40 because of the fire arrow.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's actually really good because the Zora backflip is actually very lenient. Do not take that much time to get it compared to as human.
Yeah, I guess compared to another saw, to Milk Road and another saw back, it could be fine.
I think it has to be better, maybe, depending on if you really want to take the risk of Goron Village with no money. We are seeing the bow here, so Kayzo is not gonna be too bottlenecked. Definitely avoided that one.
Well, let's see if Shiro is a hero today.
Maybe we could get the shortest gambling moment in the world. What is gonna be in Shiro? Full item, bait, the go mode from Shiro. Here it is. Oh my god.
Oh, that's a nice item to have, certainly. Especially since we've seen 2 big chests at least up behind Hook. Yeah, kariossa jumping on Epona to get back to the RTI pillar.
Just when I was talking... Oh yeah, there's the hookshot chest as well.
Yeah.
Kariossa is immediately routing those. It's not gonna get those by...
And South Clocktown was Way of the Hero as well, right? So,
yeah!
not sure if you've seen the Day 3 chest yet.
I did not see that chest.
So that's a Camaro mask. Yeah, the early PFE dip definitely paying out here.
Yeah, true. Oh my god. Just because I thought, you know, magic, nah, it's not gonna be too useful, you know, for the early game. Why?
Yeah, magic.
Why did I ever put that sentence in, you know?
Yeah. Magic doesn't lock anything, right? Only like 5 checks. What can it even lock? Well, turns out it can lock your hookshot.
We're not gonna get FD, I believe it was hinted, right? So here's the Giant's Mask.
Yeah, the really important giant mask that everyone loves.
Kariossa now has 99 rupees, so I wonder if he's gonna do Haul or the legendary, barely out of the first cycle, barely still in the first cycle eggs, I mean.
Yeah, would certainly be a choice.
You know some players that would immediately do that.
I think we saw a second bottle in somewhere around here. Not sure. I'm pretty sure Kayzo Bro picked a milk bottle somewhere. I'm not sure where it was. Okay. Oh, yeah, Cape on the Water, right.
Zora and Ice Arrow in stockpot in, so what a loaded way of the hero location. Wow, Kayzo is gonna get trapped into doing a lot of other stuff while not getting the magic. That is very unfortunate.
Kayzo cannot have ice arrows yet, chat, because it's night 3 of the final day. Yeah, it's a small chest on the first ledge. Yeah, that's a good point, James. I actually did not check whether Kayzo got the hint.
Where was the Denpei hint? Wasn't it
It was on
Wasn't it-
ranch.
the last one in ranch, right?
Yeah, next to the barn, I think. But Guppy says he has it, so... Oh, and we're seeing... Oh god, James, look away!
Oh, I mean, I guess he's doing beavers. The way the seated is right now, I don't think that's necessary, but well, because the thing is, when you reset the cycle, I don't know why Kariossa's cycle is still continuing, but I guess you don't have a reason to reset it. You just go all the way into Hall and then reset it. But you can go north. You have a song to get inside graveyard. You have eggs to do, surprisingly enough.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think you have to, pull out the beavers card. Steed is not that close anymore.
Yeah, I mean, Beavers is certainly 8-check in Season 3. But yeah, James abusing his mod powers to oppress chat. It's certainly a pretty big payout if you get something on Beavers here, at least. Because most opponents will not do this check at all until it's like last location territory. Guess Karyossa's following the logic of hookshot is last item I got, so let's rush everything that's hook locked.
Okay, Kayzo just got into the early last location funnel part where he's gonna get the magic from exterior, so not too bad, but in comparison to Kariossa, it's a bit of a rough patch right now.
Yeah. So, Beavers, what you got? Just piece of heart. So yeah, don't do beavers, guys. That's basically the lesson here.
And Kariossa is also saving time in very deceptive ways. For example, look at this like just being done for free with the bow. Among the reasons why you would do exterior instead of displays, still think it's probably not the best choice because you have Zora Hall super loaded. But yeah, you could argue that, you know, can go back to Zora Cape with the bow. You can go back here with the bomb for the grotto. Both will not have access to so soon.
Yeah, Grotto is pretty isolated now.
Meanwhile, exterior, you just, by default, you literally play around everything because all of the 3 checks are completely free. So that's kind of a nice cushion to have. Maybe not the best play considering the possibilities and the probabilities, but very much on the safe side and definitely paid off in this situation.
Yeah, as Chad is pointing out, we are pretty much one new wave boss Nova away from being able to full clear GBT. You know, it's gonna be a pretty painful GBT without Goron. Looks like Kariossa is grabbing the bunny hood. Considering that we haven't found Goron so far, it's a nice speed up.
The bunny hood, the advantages just keep adding up, it's insane.
Kariossa can check stage lights as well.
Yeah. That is a lot of stuff to get rewarded for. Yeah, when it comes to the differences between the non-opponent start specifically and the season 3.
Oh my god.
No way!
Yo, this is huge.
Oh my god, talk about a god route if I've ever seen one. Oh my god, Kayzo's gonna do like, he's gonna clean up north. Who knows if he's gonna do eggs first for stumbling about that on that Goron mask finally.
Yeah, this is...
Oh
Kayzo was
my-
already here, without magic, without bow, without fire arrows, and Kariossa just casually strolling in here. Half an hour later. Loading up on Goron.
I think Kayzo's gonna do at least Human North, but he can get bailed out if there's New Wave inside of the Graveyard Song. And he chooses to go to Great Bay Temple as the next progression area. So he would, if he wants to play safe, he would do stage lights first to not get locked out of it.
Yeah.
It's a lot of time. Just now Kayzo is doing Dampe to then get the hook shot, then proceed.
Yeah, and that's a big chest. So, apparently no Moonsteer hunt. It's probably gonna be this chest. And it's the light arrows.
Wow. This seed is not only closer to go mode because every single way of the hero has been satisfied so far. Be a question mark on captains, but barely. But that early magic and doing Dampe certainly unlocked almost everything.
And despite not getting your sword stolen by Takuri, somehow Curiosity Shop guy still has a sword.
The NPCs are gatekeeping the FD, gatekeeping the second sword upgrade. Last thing I want to see is the Grey Fairy Sword at the ledge of Goron Village. Please don't do that, Seed.
No, GFS is... Imagine if it's just in a swamp grotto, just chilling there.
Yeah. If so, could have had that before Graveyard. There's a check. Been seen, it's a Rose's
That's
sister.
close. Okay, so almost getting grabbed by the Wall Master. Or Floor Master, or whatever master, I have no clue.
I see a lot of people killing the Grave Master.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good option. I usually don't, and I have to dance around with the guy for ever.
Yeah, you usually kill the hand while waiting for Dumpler to slowly make his way up the platform.
So Fire Arrow even save time in this because
Nope.
I feel like there's a lot of bow shots.
Nope. Pose and undead in general do not take extra damage from fire or ice arrows.
Imagine if one of the runners depleted all of their magic doing this fight with fire arrows. Would have been something. Oh, instant Song of Time. Not even gonna take the Canadian route.
Hello?
Soldier. I feel like this should be a mistake, cause you're gonna
Yeah.
You're gonna do what? You're gonna do what? You're gonna play around every single other check while lens might be required for the invisible soldier. You know that Kayzo is not gonna be able to go there with Ikana access because the hook shot is trapped with the soldier.
Yeah,
So that's awkward.
Yeah, if you instantly return to do your other grave stuff, it's fine, but Kayzo's not buying red potion here. Unless there was some red potion on some check here that I forgot. I'm pretty sure the only red potion we've seen is the refund.
I don't know what's the situation right now because he took this exit, the east exit, and gonna do what, north? I guess.
Okay,
Meanwhile,
that
before
was...
anything, I guess Kariossa is just gonna embrace the eggs all the way.
Yep, looked like it.
It's not even gonna sweat over it. Like what, 13 checks or whatever remaining throughout all the egg saga? No, wait, maybe 10 or whatever. On his exterior. Whatever the number is, it's a lot of them.
Yeah, well, I guess hoping for bombs before North.
Yeah, no. One thing that I like about embracing eggs is because you kind of play around, you know, getting the bomb bag for the graveyard, but I don't know, between one of the thing and the other, I'm not too big on, you know, you gotta avoid doing eggs at all costs, every single progression before eggs. I'm not too big into that, but maybe take the graveyard without the bomb bag here, maybe.
Yeah, I agree. Like, I
It's a
think,
lot of items. Get too bad.
yeah, like from Kayzo's point of view, it's not that bad of a play though, because you do not have like Goron.
Yeah, and Kayzo is gonna take. Are we counting down to the infamous quintuple graveyard dip? Oh yeah. Okay, talk about rewarding.
Yeah, this is turning into a pretty fast seed. Depending on the song layout, we might already be almost in go mode. We think. Yeah, if you have perfect song layout, we only need the counter access. That's pretty much it.
It's crazy to think about.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much yeah, it feels like some sort of race. You gotta. It's the classic Rush songs overall priority. gotta know if you're gonna need any extra song. Even though it's a long shot, you just gotta play around it.
Hmm.
Take that back. Going graveyard with the bomb bag is horrible. You gotta play around the bomb bag. Just go pirates, get everything. I have MMR solver.exe open here. It tells me that it is the best play.
Okay,
Oh.
Song of Healing.
Wait, are we still on the thing where this is in a Way of the Hero location?
Yes, because... Wait, Graveyard was not hinted with the hero, right? It was the Swamp for the... The Swamp was hinted with the hero for the Captain set, but Graveyard itself was not hinted with the hero.
So there, it would have the other unknown would be the Day 2 Grave then, as an opportunity for the hinted item. Well, the thing is, if there's an item behind healing, that's kind of redundant, you know, because, you know, you use one song item to get maybe the other song item or the Econ Access Mask. So, in terms of how many items are we away from Go mode, it's kind of the same thing.
But yeah, now Kayzo bro is about to get baited into checking a little Damani. Little Damani healing. Because yeah, that lens, that healing, that magic. Kayzo's mind, it's all coming together.
Imagine if Kayzo actually finds something in their money. He's gonna think he's like huge.
Yeah. Oh, there's a bomb pack.
Speaking about it, oh my god, what? No, all the play around this, play around that, or whatever. Kariossa is just like he just rolled into every single perfect thing. Going here before graveyard, he's gonna have a bomb bag. Imagine if the item is in the day 2 side. Insane. Yeah.
Yeah, Kariossa is just casually god-rodding all of this.
Obviously, this is just this is all very results oriented because of this specific seed, but like the every single thing, just checking whatever has the lowest requirement first. It's rewarding Kariossa perfectly. It could not have been better than this exact layout here. Has Kariossa ever even done a single minigame, by the way?
No. Maybe Honey and Darling, I'm not sure.
I don't think I've seen it. I think I only saw it in Kayzo's screen.
I mean, yeah, Gorman Rose if you... Gorman Race if you count it as a minigame.
Thing is, only the Pirate Exterior versus Zora Hall play was questionable because everything else, the ordering was pretty much everything that has the lowest requirement first. This wasn't really, you know, I'm gonna do whatever check out of order just to, you know, to get lucky. This was pretty much, you know, very ABC flowchart of doing whoever has the lowest requirements and then going from there.
Hmm?
Oh. Wait, what?
Yeah, I think Kariossa likes this early Pirates Fortress play because last week or something, I'm not sure. Might have been 2 weeks ago now. We had a race. It was basically go mode hook in Pirates Fortress Sears. And Kariossa just got there way earlier, and meanwhile I did Woodfall Temple and Snowy Temple, which had absolutely 0 items, and lost by 20 minutes. So yeah, I'm just making a note here. Rush PFE and PFS against Kariossa.
exterior with Zora only is definitely the way to go. I should say that. Yeah, Kayzo just taking that north trip, like I mentioned earlier. That is very, very unfortunate.
Okay, since there's been a bit of a discussion in chat. Not required is not equal to foolish, exactly as Fox is saying. Not required just means not way of the hero. I know it's not the best way to word it, hints-wise.
Yeah,
But like, don't think too much about not required stuff.
This bomb bag could very well be useful in this specific case.
Yeah, if I had nothing in the Goron shop, I think. Not that Kayzo had money to buy anything anyway.
Pretty much. Not even the light arrow. So unfortunate. Also, I didn't quite see what happened in the Darmani grave. Did Kayzo heal Darmani?
Yeah,
I saw a message that something about requiring Goron. I'm not sure if it was for Darmani, but
no, Darmani just had a piece of heart.
Oh, I see.
Oh, are we not checking the bomb block chest? Yep. So just in case some people in chat don't know, you can actually check the lens cave bombable chest. It's a bit of a tricky peek though, because it's not your typical ram your head into the wall with a roll. Instead you have to basically put your back to the chest and then Z target, and the camera will glitch into the rock.
Yeah, it's just like the hot spring water grotto.
Exactly.
Well, right now on Kayzo's side, not that he should be doing any sort of metagame play or whatever, but I don't know, you gotta feel like you're a bit behind here. There's no way, because he specifically skipped the invisible soldier. This has to be on the back of his mind. He didn't straight up forget it.
Yeah.
Because when you think of lens and what's more accessible, invisible soldier is like one of the first things.
Yeah. I really hope he didn't forget about it.
Yeah, we haven't seen any money withdrawal, any buying potion on Kayzo's side. And Kayzo is farming money here?
Think he's pretty close to bank 500?
That answers the question. 500, huh? I think he just did my... It led me to think that he doesn't have money. Needs to kill the dongle, but... Maybe it's because it was, you know, right there, so he just took the chance. Or... Oh yeah, it is bank 5. Holy...
And the Picto box, interesting. I mean, it could work out as an out of logic play here. Still missing song items. And he can't access. And we're getting the red potion, thank god.
There is the scenario where this might be the true Southern Swamp way of the hero, and if that is, I'm not sure what is even gonna happen for him to get this checks this early. It would make the race very interesting for sure. But yeah, it's very unfortunate on Kayzo's side. You'll see a lot of individual stuff being done. Sora here, Sora there. A lot of individual things. Sometimes when you get bottlenecked, the gameplay is like this, but with the amount of stuff he didn't do, it's not looking
yeah,
too...
and sadly, among his one Sora, one check shenanigans, he's not doing the one thing he should be doing. Just stage lights. But of course, that's tough to know if you're not in the commentator seat with us. Yeah, there was a wallet on the roof.
Imagine if there's a wallet for this specifically. Have like a circle thing.
Nope.
Oh, unfortunate.
Bait, but could be seahorses. With Spec as my co-commentator, of course, we'd love to see seahorses, right, Spec?
Oh, yeah, sure. Well, speaking of the bailouts of the seed, the seahorses could very well be it. Although, at that point, it's like there's not many items remaining for go mode. Still the unsolved southern swamp way of the hero, right?
No, Swamp is with the hero for Captain Set.
It had healing. What else did it have?
It had the lens. Because Captain Set locks Dumper.
Oh yeah, it can't be just because of that, right? Oh, okay. I take back everything else I said.
No problem.
Not quite a redundant way of the hero, but kind of silly. So there is a fair bit of item hunting in the seed still.
Looks like Kariossa opted not to finish X. He's probably hoping for a third bottle before going to Pinnacle Rock. Instead following that Deco Mask.
This is the typical. You get this. You get the transformation masks, and you just put on hold eggs as much as you can, and do the other stuff around it. Quite nice and standard. Thing is, since Letter Cafe doesn't have anything, Kariossa can just be on day 2 very safely. The only day 1 thing that really has would be possible Mountain Smithy, but Mountain Smithy is not gonna lock really anything here. That would be an unfortunate Song of Time.
Kayzo not happy about that probably. Because if he remembers the red potion refund, he knows he could have done this a while ago. And well, we got Lullaby on Deco Palace, so that's a full clearable Snowhead.
Kariossa is gonna get a lot of songs here. It all depends on the flavor of the day dungeon for him to choose where to clear. Haven't seen the Baby Goron song, right?
Nope. Kariossa has not been to the north yet.
Because if Sonata and New Wave are among any of the remaining song checks, all of them could very well be the first dungeon voice.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's overkill, but I think for the first dungeon, I don't know, it might be Snowhead Temple. A lot of checks there. Spring. Maybe Woodfall could be better if he gets the access because it's short and sweet, and you can just if you just go mode out of there, you're home. But I like the item quantity of Snowhead Temple.
Yeah. Yeah, dungeons are sometimes a bit tricky in Season 3. Because every dungeon you do that's not required adds up on your time.
Yeah, it can be an issue, but in this case it's like, have 1, maybe 3 dungeons available. I'm looking for items. I have to beat one of the songs for the Oath to Order check, you know? Which one do I pick? The tough choices, you know? Not like when you're super limited and be like, oh my god, finally I can reach a dungeon.
Looks we're gonna see Deco Playground here.
Kariossa opting for a very on the full clear side right now. I think skipping this minigame would be very good right here.
Deco Playground's tricky, I guess, because you kinda don't want to do day 1 Deco Playground. You can't really wait for a reset.
It is a very good spot to do it in case he chooses to. A2, just passing the area before going north. Literally everything. I wouldn't mind having this little detour for the full clear side of the strategy.
It's just money.
Speaking of money for Goron Village, you know.
Hmm.
Yeah, if Kariossa has the massive read that, oh my god, I am sure that I'm ahead, maybe that's the case.
Looks like Grandma's gonna read us some stories.
Kariossa is just doing the safest possible things here.
This does mean that we're going to skip Graveyard here. Kayzo getting his lights meanwhile.
That is true. That is actually a little bit awkward because you have the bomb bag. You can go Graveyard. No reason not to. And then the thing is, you have eggs on hold. You have north to go to. You have Graveyard, and then you have a dungeon to beat in order to get your song. I mean, maybe it's overkill to be playing around literally gold dust. I think it's the only time-sensitive item that is temporary. But he decides to clump everything in here. That's a lot of stuff. Well, I guess Graveyard is gone then, right?
Yeah.
It's not gonna be done.
We skip to the 83 here. That means we need a cycle reset before Graveyard. Meanwhile, thank you, Broad, for the raid.
So you just have the other stuff to do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think it's both Deku Playground along with everything else in Clocktown, which includes the grandma stories. You can route around those so easily later. I don't think. I think you should be taking the chances and just going for the song locations as soon as possible.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
This is a lot of stuff. Well, I take it that there's a big chest.
I'm not sure.
I saw Kayzo peeking. Oh,
Oh,
only
it was
now
a big chest. Nice.
We are gonna see it then.
No. Bet we're missing Ikana access, but we also need at least one more song item. Oh, that was a bit scary there. Oh no. Well, actually, Midnight Meeting is hinted, so I guess that Kafisma is not as scary. And also we have a letter to Mama.
This is the first time Kariossa is doing Observatory.
Yeah, I think so.
It's crazy how late this check can be routed in if you don't specifically do it on the opener.
Mm-hmm. And this did have the Tempe hint copy, so...
Gonna ditch it. Don't even care about the scrub. Could even boost out of here and go straight to north. Soaring out. Back to Clocktown. Well, at this point, you know, who cares about the scrub, right? You don't even have the wallet access. Can't grab the wallet and skip the logic. There's a lot of stuff to do. Honestly, it feels weird because he went into the observatory in the first place. Wow, he's actually routing a ton of stuff in Clocktown.
Yeah, I guess at least on the upside. Once you're done with Letter to Mama, you're basically done with almost all the time of day checks.
It will give a relief to get the bad temporary item checks out of the way, but a lot of beating around the bush, but whatever, before actually going to the song locations.
Yeah, Jess, Decopella's Head Lullaby. Yeah, which is not marked on Curiousa's tracker. Now it is. So yeah, Carfry's mask not required apparently. Okay, checking the terminal field chest. Yeah, Bio Baba Grotto. Yeah, it's nothing. Yeah, looks like this is the north play for Kariossa? Question mark?
At this point, I don't even know where Karios is going, because he's just finding a lot of different places to go to.
Hmm? Yeah, this is the north.
Honestly, if you want to really think about it, I don't think it's even safe what Karios is doing, because if you want to, so the Clocktown minigames and All Night Mask stuff, you can literally spam those after singing Song of Time. You just can do them whenever you want. But if he really wants to play around the bad item that he has, which is Letter to Mama, you can just, go graveyard, go north, and then go to the dungeon, and then finish eggs. And, insert wherever he can to deliver the letter, and then wait the time for the postman. This can be done in a lot of different ways. And now it's gonna be this, not awkward, but kind of a situation where he has to invert time, because there's a song, there might be even a dungeon, and there's eggs to finish at the end of all of the ordering.
Yeah. Kayzo grabs seahorses? Don't think he did. He's only on 2 bottles and no seahorses in either of them. Yeah, that's... Like, if you get your Picto box out of logic on bank 2, I'm not sure I agree with this play. Because, like, it's absolutely huge advantage if seahorses is a hit.
If there was any point to do a rare metagaming play, would be this seahorses, because it's not on everyone's playbook to just force bank 5, even though you did see a wallet in a Way of the Hero location, but unreachable.
Mm-hmm.
Way of the Hero being satisfied already by the Captain's effort Dempe.
Yeah, and Kariosa's side, he could have grabbed it while going to back Deku Palace with Goron. Kinda surprised he didn't actually, now that I think about it.
Also, I wonder if, for example, Kariosa gets Sonata here. I think in his specific scenario, I think you gotta do Woodfall, because when in this whole thing of having to reset the cycle to do graveyard, if you throw away the post temple
Wait.
in Woodfall, it's a powder keg.
Okay. Looks like we lied earlier, chat. It actually... Ground Shop actually was required. I only really glanced when Kayzo was doing it. Sorry, chat.
That completely slipped my mind as well.
Okay, so almost possible go mode. Still need account access. Okay, and it's dead again. Baby Goron, Song of Storms, name a more iconic duo in Season 3, please.
Baby Goron just ordered a mirror shield, and we have to go get it. Wonder if Hugo it is gonna get skipped here. Oh, since we are on a all songs situation, it doesn't matter anymore. But I was gonna say, if after getting the keg, if Baby Goron had a useful song, I think the ordering, the routing, the cycle on Kariossa's side would have been not good at all, because it would have been an insane spot to just check the song as soon as possible, more than even before. It's just it doesn't have the time of day for graveyard before playing around a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Grabbing items. Now it's just we're just hunting items, and it's not gonna matter much.
Kariossa's on second cycle, James.
I couldn't even do much on the first one. I mean, maybe if you super overextended it, but
Yeah. Would have been a bit overkill.
I finished on doing Dampe and getting the hook shot from Shiro.
I guess he could have done North season, cycle 1 in Kariossa's position, possibly.
Yeah, with the Goron mask for sure. But
He
it's certainly
greeted for
no
bombs,
way.
I think. Which is fine.
Because at that point, it's the situation where if you Song of Time, you're going to be back to Clocktown, and you need to do that if you want to go north. Or being very technical about it, trying to save Song of Storings and whatnot. Yeah, on the topic of saves coming, it works pretty much as you would expect. You know, you just save and reload the file for the best outcome. But in Majora specifically, you have to do a temporary save and then copy the save in order to check the item.
Okay, I think there was a Moon's Tear on the pillar.
There was a
Pathos
blue
no
star,
app.
probably a Moonsteer.
Yeah, probably just bait, but could be something. You know, if you're a full clear aware of the hero type of person, then you should probably grab that.
Though it's really awkward, even if you're a way of the hero full clear person. I think I am one of those, but it's a lot. You just have to get the Scarecrow song and then come back, and then...
And Kariossa actually going for this Snowhead in this cycle?
It's gonna go all the way. It's not to.
James, we haven't seen ladder, but we have seen the ladder to cafe hint, and it's nothing.
Yeah, it is deceptively important, and I don't know if it is specifically on Kariossa's mind, if you would do that without the hint. But you can just play on day 2 or maybe final day and not care about it.
Yeah, basically the only thing that can burn you at this point is gold dust.
Just to finish the reasoning on the saves come of Letter to Mama specifically, the first check you do when you do Letter to Mama is the one where you directly get the item, which is to give it to Madame Aroma. She gives you the item, and if it's nothing, you just send it to the postman, and then you will get the item anyway. so you don't have to worry about it. Wait,
Yeah,
did-
meanwhile,
did you check
Kariossa
Madonna
showing us an insta-string way to trigger this chest.
I can just roll to it.
And yeah, Fox.
Oh my god.
So
the
is
red
this...
coat.
Is this hookshot locked? Let me think. No, this is not hookshot locked. So yeah, the red potion here is 1 star.
I am very bugged by this right now. Did Kariossa check the Madame Aroma, or am I just...
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, because I didn't remember Cafe Mask, but...
We do see a 3rd bottle, so only 1 PR trip for Kariossa later.
That is really nice. One of those benefits of the putting eggs on hold type of play. Very, very standard.
We are going to see what X is right here on Kayzo Bro's side.
Well, at least he cannot get punished. It will be a required song.
Yup.
Last thing Kayzo would like to see would be storms or healing here. Storms, in this case.
I guess Oath would be pretty annoying. Because then it doesn't even help doing... well...
Maybe a blessing in disguise.
Oh.
Maybe we're gonna see some Goron Mask. Maybe
Yeah,
he
let's
can-
hope.
Maybe he can even lottery out the remaining Mirror Shield and Ikana Access, because Nohead's not given anything. Although... Wait! No, wait, hold on. Why does Kayzo not have a Deku Mask?
It was in Sears and you need Goron to access it.
Oh my god, the situation is even more dire than I thought.
Yeah.
Never gonna find Deku. I was gonna say, the thing is, if he gets Elegy or Oath anywhere where he can explore right now, it is actually good for Kayzo. Because he will be closer to just checking the weird spots and getting the Deku Mask.
Yeah, since Lullaby is behind Deku Mask, that means Kayzo won't be baited too much into doing anything else before basically going back to Sears, hopefully.
Okay, actually, if you really think about it, Kayzo will be back in sewers, not in, you know, more sooner than we think, because if he gets Sonata, he can't do anything. He's not gonna get Goron because it is behind Deku. Elegy and Oath don't do anything unless he gets Ikana Access and gets trapped into doing Stone Tower Temple.
Mhm. Yeah, that's basically the one region that can absolutely bait Kayzo.
So while it's not necessarily good, might be a somewhat of the best bailout that Kayzo can hope for right now.
And basically, if you're a Kayzo fan, you hope that this Snow plays nothing. And that Kayzo is gonna be bottlenecked into checking Sears soon.
Meanwhile, we do have a room key on Mikao, and you know, third way of the hero, full clear way of the hero, maybe?
And it's nothing. Mikao not having our back today. But then again, Mikao can only have an item if healing is on X, I guess.
A lot of stuff being done. This somewhat out of progression. Bomb item here. Kayzo already did the observatory item at least. This is kind of fine by Kayzo's part because there's a good reason to check the room key item, and you might as well do this while you're at it, and then you proceed to Bay Temple. the cafe mask was here, and I don't think the hideout's gonna let you soar there, buddy.
Nope.
We've all been there.
This is one of those places where it's like, why can't I soar from here, game, please?
Yeah.
Yeah, thinking about it, Mikau with the room key. Wasn't ready to be a father, I guess, and tried to run away and died on the way. Not very nice.
You're also taking the rooftop there. Jumped a little bit too far.
Yeah, trying to get back up here. Gets it.
Pretty nice. Like the 2/3 of the tip of the platform method. It's pretty nice to get the fire arrow strat without a roll jump. Gotta get the simplest spacing as possible. And with almost 1 hour 30 in the timer, we will see finally Goron Mask for Kayzo.
Yeah. Kayzo's gonna be... I think with the late hookshot and late Goron Mask, Kayzo might feel a bit behind now.
Has to be a situation of, well, it was here all along.
This is a GPT play? Looks like it.
Oh, depending on if they're... Snowhead just came up short. We only have now the heart container and the springtime checks, but if Kayzo gets bailed out here and doesn't take too much time to get the Deku Mask, maybe things will turn around? I think it's very possible.
Yeah. If this is what's it called? Elegy on Blue Warp and Kana Access and GBT, then Kayzo's probably gonna be pulled away from Deku forever.
Oh my god, I do not wish that on anyone. Unless, you know, Mirror's there, I guess. Yeah, when it comes to what progression should you do first, in Kayzo's side, for example, we are seeing two different temples, and the first temple is obviously the first one. The most important one. Great piece of philosophy I just said. Because you do have the Oath to Order song check. The second temple becomes a little bit less valuable. It is still progression, but for me it's still classically behind checking where the songs are first.
Yeah, Blue Warp is pretty important information.
So if Kayzo decides to play by that book, we might not see Snowhead Temple in a while. I mean, you know, there's the whole Deku Mask issue and Goron being behind Deku. But aside from that, you know, in a vacuum.
Yeah, like if you don't find a way to get to Ikana here, then I guess rechecking the north and then getting your keg and then doing ranch. And at that point you're like, okay, Siwas is probably Kayzo's best play and should get him back on track.
I don't know if it's too soon to talk about it. It is the best best scenario for us watching the content, and the worst one for the runners. But imagine if they just clear literally everything out, absolutely converge the routes, and this becomes one of those lottery last location type of seeds. Could very well happen.
Mirror Shield. If it's Mirror Shield for Oath, then yeah, it's totally possible.
Classic. And I think there's a bit of positive in that because, well, Grey Fairy is the Hind Goat. It's pretty nice. I think there's this very deceptive positive out of that situation because I'm curious to see how both runners route the last location items specifically.
And we did just see Elegy on Blue Warp.
How about the possible Ikana access for Kayzo here? Item rolls.
Not quite getting this one.
he looked at the door and he looked at the big chest.
Oh no.
Well,
This hurts. Also, Kayzo, you kinda need to invert. This dungeon is kinda long if you're doing checks. Oof.
another thing, well, after seeing someone getting the Gibdo mask is gonna become too cheesy, but yeah.
Yeah, at this point you're kinda praying that Kayzo routes Fisherman and then sewers in.
Curious, on Kariossa's side, well, when is he gonna get to do Great Bay Temple? It's not really too clear.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is. Oh my god, I don't know what to think about this one because we know the code. The runners got. They got each items like the item that the other one needs.
Mhm.
The mask issue on Kayzo's side. I don't know what's gonna happen, honestly.
Yeah, this is a pretty clear-cut path to victory for Kariossa now.
Guess since Kariossa doesn't have Ikana access, he will lean towards Great Bay Temple before those things. Unless he finds Garo Mask and decides against that, then that would be very, very interesting. Because without the Ikana access, you will absolutely just go to Great Bay Temple without thinking twice. After seeing all the songs you can look for. There's still the Keg song up for grabs, by the way.
Mhm.
So it's gonna be a matter of when Kayzo is gonna find Deku Mask. If he immediately goes to Snowhead Temple, and Kariossa, if he gets some items and some songs that will drift him away from Great Bay Temple. A lot of stuff in the air right now.
Basically, the only way to bait away Kariossa would be Sonata behind Kek, I guess? Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, Kariossa, we found... not Kariossa, Kayzo bro found Gibdo Mask in GBT map chest.
I think by far the most unfortunate situation has to be on Kayzo's side because he will check, oh my god, the entirety of Stone Tower Temple. Maybe more for doing
It's absolutely on the table.
Yeah, he will not find anything there. So I think the meme that Guppy just posted, if he finds Deku or Kariossa finishes, it might be just the fortunate situation. I would like to get my hopes up for Kayzo, but it's like 80% will not go down cleanly. There's one more toy to play around with in Clocktown, Postman Hat.
At this point, are we ever going to see the third Foolish? Because Carrios are probably not going to check any more hints anytime soon. And where could the last Foolish even be? We haven't seen Swamp Spider House. And the Upper Icana hints, that's pretty much it, I think.
After Kariossa gets the Gibdo mask, I don't think we're gonna see any more hints.
I guess if the last Foolish is somehow Stone Tower Temple, that's a massive bailout, but can it even be? Yeah, we have Elegy and Blue Warp, so it can be.
No, hold on. You No, Stone Tower Temple Foolish can still be a hint, right?
Yeah.
Because
Because elegy on Blue Warp, so Blue
Yeah,
Warp is
and,
not important for Stone Tower.
because of the, you know, hint logic and being able to have the hint in Upper Ecana, I don't think there's anything.
I mean, Foolish just don't have any hint logic attached to them.
This fight might take another turn for the worse. Yeah.
Whoops.
Double defense is there for a specific situation, so I don't think it has risk of dying at all here.
Yeah. My first ever sub 2 seed I did die to Georg because it was such a jet that I barely had any HP. Then I got chewed up.
I think I'm respecting this temple way too much. I'm getting all my fairies. I'm forcing all of them. Especially
CSMC, if I'm under 5 hearts, I'm absolutely grabbing fairies for temples and Majora.
Yeah. Oh my god, this is a wild battle right now. And get to the position.
Getting close. Oh,
No,
oh
he
no,
ran
no, no,
away.
no. Oh my god. That's it. Oh,
Get
god.
magic.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Will he get saved back to the battlefield?
Oh, no!
He gets eaten by the Gyarg! Is this a death? This is a death!
Oh, that
my
hurts.
god! This is not what Kayzo needs right now. Oh my god.
Okay, by the way, Kariossa just casually getting banked 200 after 1 hour 40 minutes apparently.
Has to be a record. Oh, now on Kariossa's side, he's gonna get the postman item here. And what will he do? He essentially has all songs. So it's kind of a... He doesn't really need to check this song. It's kind of a toss-up. We'll see a Song of Time. Maybe he will fish for the song Sonata. Keg to not go Great Bay Temple. That would be on... Would be good for Kayzo. Don't know how good, but it would be good for him.
Oh no, Kayzo. Oh, this is bad.
But
It's a
if
little
Keg
bit-
has if Keg has Oath, I don't want to say it, but it will be over. No way.
It is one of those situations where if you always do the Goron roll, kinda unfamiliar with how the switches work.
Why? Kayzo can just... Oh, right?
Yeah, no, you
Why?
can't do Goron roll because the flow is reversed.
Yeah, you just have to...
You have to activate the normal yellow switch.
Because he was starting the big yellow one. I don't think that's necessary.
No, it's not.
You can just go up in whatever the way the flux is pointing towards. Even if you have Sonata here, maybe it's just too short in order to have any back.
Yeah, considering that it's the very first chest in GBT is already your go mode. Not the very first, with chest fairies I guess, but number 3 on the list.
Kayzo
That
did
chest
the
is still
warp
pretty
up?
early. No, Kayzo did not do ward, which I approve of. Skip ward forever.
That's a very good spot to do it, and a bit more mishaps. Now I want to see that.
Yeah, the tilt is probably setting in a little. It's understandable.
We're gonna see the Keg song soon, and I think at this point for Kariossa being trapped into doing Woodfall to have any impact whatsoever, I think you would need... No, wait. there are no scenarios, right? Because even if he gets the Gara mask, he's just not looking for items anymore. So I think it's just a Woodfall full clear versus getting the Gibdo mask in your one of the first items.
And it's Oath.
Yeah,
It's
we're
also
gonna see
Nada on Egos. Kariossa even immediately going towards GBT apparently. Just does not want to do Graveyard at all.
Oh yeah, by the way, there's that, right? Oh, he's just not having it. I don't know what's up with Kariossa avoiding Graveyard so much. That is so weird. I guess he just routed out of the previous cycle. I can see that happening. And right now, you don't have that much reason to check it anyway. Because it's like, he's one Ikana, unless the Ikana mask is specifically inside Graveyard, it just doesn't matter. Because he's gonna find the Ikana mask, he's gonna go up and check one song and then check the other, whichever one it is. The one. Oh, Kariossa doing the... Okay, he's gonna do the fire arrows. Gotta check the Guppy strat for this. Where you just light up one of the black torches and use it to light the rest, just by spamming the shots. It's really good. There's a lot of out-of-the-way stuff happening right now. We are finally seeing the Landy trade. Whatever that is. At least it's just pure junk. Nothing that gets Kayzo to do more stuff than he has to. Kayzo might have gotten every single check out of the way that he possibly could have, from the magic to the Goron mask and to the Deku and sewers. It's very, very unfortunate.
Yeah, and Fisherman Games now closed for Kayzo as well. So that's not gonna pull him into sewers.
It's kind of hard to think from Kayzo's side because he has Ikana access, so he has a lot of checks to do still. Just doesn't feel good, but for example, you don't really need to go to Fisherman. Maybe you can just ditch it like he did. And among other things.
Yeah, Fisherman's an unpopular chick anyways.
It's
and if you skip Seahorses, you skip Fisherman either way, I feel.
Fisherman is more of a bottleneck after GBT situation, so not that common in the first place. Or, you just maybe plan to leave it in your current cycle and then route it later when the seed gets very dry. The second trip to the Goron village for Kayzo.
And Kayzo getting the good news, it's all song items required.
The thing is, I think on Kayzo's side, maybe one thing can make can clear things out that he is behind. I think it was the let's go mode for Kariossa now. I think when he avoided the invisible soldier for so long, from that alone, you gotta be super behind most of the time. But everything else, for example, getting the magic late, not doing sewers, those are things that your opponent very well might have done as well.
Yeah, that's kind of true. You don't really expect your opponent to be PFE this early.
Oh yeah, meanwhile, Kayzo has been playing somewhat on the edge of the moon crash this whole time, right?
Yeah, I mean, he was on slow time, so
Yeah,
it's really not that much of a risk.
I was only doing mostly individual things, so not necessarily a combination of a certain region that you have to do within a certain time. It's mostly out of the way stuff. This is where the... Wait, it's a keg. Oh, it's for the song, okay. I was thinking I was gonna see a Smithy one on the screen for a second. Although still out of logic for Kayzo.
Question in chat, how's Kariossa in Go mode? We have all the song items. So Kariossa can check both Graveyard and Egos and he will get his Sonata.
Yeah, on Kayzo's side, a lot of stuff you could get trapped into doing from Stone Tower Temple to ending on Secret Shrine and stuff. This trip will be cut short whenever Kariossa gets to actually beat the seed though. And technically, Graveyard isn't even a time loss for Kariossa because his opponent also did it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I don't know what was like the Iron Knuckle fight for Kayzo or dealing. I'm gonna have to deal with the bats, which is maybe he's gonna have to get a stick. Still
Yeah.
a very small difference, speed wise.
It's always kind of annoying when you reset, then you don't really have a good deco stick location before Graveyard when you're in Go mode.
Thing is that he has Stone Mask as well, right?
I'm not sure. I don't think we found Stone Mask the seed. It's not marked on Kariossa's tracker at least.
It's kind of funny looking at both of the runners' trackers. Both of them use the very complete ones with every single item on the inventory. Yep, Kayzo will definitely go all the way to Upper Icona.
Yeah, let's hope the last foolish is there. And it's not some trash foolish.
Yeah, among the good things that will come out of it, maybe our curiosity will be fulfilled. So not sure about anyone else, but I like a full cleared Stone Tower Temple Chest Fairy mode. It's pretty nice.
Yeah. What was a
Wanna
little
be
20-minute clear? Oh, nice bait here? Question mark? That's actually kind of nice.
Only money was an issue currently.
Also, if you have full clear Stone Tower Temple, you shoot so many light arrows, that chateau is really nice. Don't have to look for magic refills all the time. Though there are some convenient ones.
I wouldn't doubt that Kayzo just drinks this. Unless he's well ahead thinking about routing a possible Bang 3. You know, the first swallow is already out of logic. For example, if you just bop a few of the skulls here, maybe the two inside the temple back and forth, and you get 200 plus 200 of the chateau. Mostly routed Bank 3, even if it's out of logic. These are just getting all the refills.
Was this foolish? Stone Tower Temple foolish.
There it is!
Yeah. Gonna save Kayzo from at least a little bit of wasted time.
We might be seeing a secret shrine maybe right away.
Yep.
Keep in mind that Ikana Cannon is foolish. Kayzo just picked the item.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was wondering about this as well. Now that he has to write down SCT foolish, he might remember, oh yeah, Ikana as well.
Yeah, pretty much. We could see maybe just a slip-up grotto. I wish this race was closer because that was a really good foolish for Kayzo. It was really good.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It's like from here, you probably just gotta take Secret Shrine because you have the... Oh, he's gonna... Wait.
Okay. Is a bro metaing here? Being like, okay, right side of well has been required every time. Let's check right side well.
Without a potion, just... This doesn't seem good at all. You just fall all the way to the shrine and do that instead. Then if you don't have a good sword for it. From Kariossa's side, I definitely think Kariossa is underseeded. I didn't pay attention to what his qualifiers looked like or anything. But you know, the PF exterior was certainly questionable. Not something runners will usually do before going to Zora Hall. But you know, given that maybe he got lucky there, maybe it was a toss-up. But in the rest, I personally liked a lot of the ordering stuff. I think it should have been a little bit more streamlined with checking the song locations and going to the first dungeon. The safe approach, I just work with the early Clock Town cleanup. Well, it looks like Kariossa is just never gonna get to see Graveyard at all. Yeah, which sounds insane for the seed. Did
Kariossa somehow think that Check graveyard while doing Dumper?
I wouldn't
Kinda weird.
I wouldn't say it's wrong to say, you know, way of the hero satisfied. Who cares? I think it's just oh, what's it called? The whole timing of him getting to day 3 and not getting to do it early, and now just having all the songs anyway, so who cares? I think it's just an incident because of that specifically. I think if he had routed it before, Graveyard would have been done early. But right now it's like you are at Ikana, you can do this, or you can do, or you can say, oh, never mind, let me just make it night and then just Goron roll down Ikana and go to a not good location just to get a song. Meanwhile, this is right here. Castle is just right here.
Yeah, might be thinking since Mirror Shield was behind Snowhead that he rather plays to his advantage, which would be Mirror Shield.
In this specific situation, it sure seems funny because he will absolutely get rewarded the maximum way possible. But it does make sense. So there are 2 temples. When it comes to Majora, Kairos is just gonna be fine. I think if he just double times inside inverted stone tower, it's just gonna be more than enough. Go mode ISTT and a go mode Woodfall temple. I don't think it's gonna be a problem at all.
Yeah, with GFS, with double defense. The only annoying thing will be Twin Mode, single magic. It's a big pain in the butt.
We're gonna see some items in Secret Shrine. Masks would be nice to see. I don't even know which ones are missing.
Yeah, how about some gold dust?
Oh, gold dust would be nice. Get the frog one. I want to see the frog one. If we didn't get that early, we are gonna see a ward fight now.
Yeah.
You just cannot avoid this guy in Season 3. I swear you just can't. Kind of funny to speculate. What if Kayzo is specifically thinking, bro, maybe Deku Mask was in ward all along. What if, you know, what if? I don't want to laugh too much about it, you know, unfortunate situation, but these things usually come into your mind when you're in this kind of spot. Using the nuts here. Very, very prepared. Be careful to not die with double defense. Yeah, even if Kayzo didn't think he was behind, I mean, I don't know what the guy's thinking, but assuming this is a behind situation, even if it wasn't, it just doesn't feel good to be at this spot. Very nerve-wracking to be looking for the item, you come up short every single time. I guess a way to deduce that he is behind would be, as well, stage lights, having Goron.
Oh no.
Speaking of it.
Yeah, some nice gold dust bait.
Imagine doing bank 2 in this, bank 3 in this spot. Oh my god, it would have been so good. You can sell 2 things.
Yeah, some. Okay, so getting pulled away to do Smithy 1 and Smithy 2 instead of Siwas. Deed making sure that Siwas is a place Kayzo can never reach.
Imagine this spot, you know, alright, I gotta route this, might as well do the other one out of logic. Though to be fair, in this spot, you go sewers first, 100% I think. But it's gonna be you go sewers, and then in a few minutes, the opponent just drops the finish with a time of 2 hours something. Oh yeah, he went for the cutscene skip. Oh my god. God, he didn't hit that.
I think you can avoid the soft lock if you turn the camera away. But I'm not brave enough to play around with it.
I heard something about that too. It's safe, never go for it as well.
That was
Yeah, whoever
another
was-
big chest.
Whoever was talking about the circus leader, aka Zora with the mustache for me. It's there.
Another big chest. Ah, it's pretty bow lock bow.
Classic bow lock bow moment. We should really have be some challenges or the bingo. Bow lock bow is for sure one of the squares, and a very free one as well. Just has to happen.
Yeah, season 3 bingo could certainly be. Pretty sure we have a lot of fields we can fill out.
What Kayzo has left, in my head, it's sewers and a ton of junk scattered around the map.
Mm-hmm.
In summary.
Yeah, this is looking like a Smithy 1, Smithy 2.
Oh, Kariossa does the kill from below using light arrow on the Igor. This
Yeah,
is
some glitches strats.
it's very dangerous.
It's not
Just
that
missed-
tough, but it's annoying.
Yeah, you just have to keep re-entering, getting the magic refill.
It's one of the things, especially if you play on Wii Virtual Console and the lovely Dead Zone of MMR strikes again.
I don't even know where to aim, and if I had to do that, oh my god. I also play on Virtual Console, no adapter, the amazing Dead Zones.
Yeah.
It's I mean, props to everyone who can do this, of course, but given that the setting allows the cool tricks, recoil flip, long jumping, there are like 2 other strats you can pick up from this. I think any of the other setups are better than, you know, just aim bro. But it's done. Like the one where you long jump to the left at the beginning of the temple, and then you can hook shot up and face the Igor from the front. The exclusive to all small key doors open setting. Very good strat. I think it's when I tested it was same speed as the recoil flip to the bridge. But I don't know. Worth revisiting.
Yeah, all the strats are so close, time-wise. Just pick your favorite one and do it. As long as you're good at it, doesn't matter too much.
Yeah, I am very lazy when it comes to timing stuff. And when I compared this strat that I said of the long jump versus the recoil flip, I was like, you know, 2 seconds difference, questionable gameplay, could go either way. So I was like, okay. My conclusion is literally nothing. It's very good, very nice.
Yeah, I'm lazy as well. I just wait for Dodo to time it on the Discord.
Has to be the feeling of a lab experiment where you spend, you know, hours and resources to only find out, okay, no, I take no conclusions from this. Oh, wow. Yeah, the Moon's Tier is coming before Revisiting Sewers. Keep in mind that Kayzo can't even do the Snowhead Temple after this. So in terms of efficient routing, it's kind of a questionable spot. Even more because of course we know where the Deku Mask is.
Yeah, this is pretty powerful bait.
I don't know. Maybe this is finally the play from behind, the meta game, the so-called. I think it has to be it because it's like, you know, maybe he is thinking if it's in sewers he already lost. I think it's valid, but not too safe of a bet.
Meanwhile, Kariossa having a bit trouble on mode. Almost out of magic here.
Yeah, this is a certified Majora moment where you're just aiming and see all the guys sideways and you're like, okay, I cannot aim in any of these spots. It's a great fairy sword, so we'll be able to finish this fight. Or if he fishes for a magic drop and does the giant's master.
Kinda need to hope for a drop here.
Oh, we're seeing it.
Oh,
yes!
nice.
We got a
That's
great fairy sword hit.
Oh, is this? Oh, no, too far down below.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think Kariossa doesn't have enough arrows to finish this.
I think he does, but it's tight. He has to at least have gotten like 2 hits each, or a combination of that. Certainly nerve-wracking.
Oh, write this down. One arrow. Ooh. Yeah, this is very painful and you should probably invert here.
Yeah, inverting would be.
Oh,
I think it is 100% beatable without it, but...
And we got arrows!
Wait, there's an arrow drop in this arena?
Basically, when Twin Mode breaks these stone statue stuff, they have arrows and magic in them.
It's
random drops.
I have seen magic. I swear I have never seen arrows.
And another bow on Twin Mode, okay.
The Bowlock Bow collection.
Yeah.
I'm gonna refuse
so the range bow was absolutely worth the hero. Meanwhile, Kayzo adding to his unfortunate death collection.
A lot of checks were such good spots in this run, including the going to Graveyard finally with bombs and getting to do this. Unfortunately, it just didn't happen. Yeah, on Karyossa's side, it should be very completable, even without inverting here. But I don't know. I probably would have inverted because I don't want to be too unnecessarily risky. No reason.
Yeah, same. Bufo temple, pretty much the shortest temple to go mode.
Well, if there's any curiosity on these checks are, well, there it is.
I was just thinking about how we don't have a logical bean for Kayzo to get baited into doing bean chests.
And now Kayzo can think of, you know, maybe it's the bean of the hero.
Yeah. I mean, it is worth the hero swamp after all, and that was what it was, right? Has to be it.
It is very hard to get such a late game individual being to unlock anything.
Mm.
This happens, it's usually in the beginning, I think. I mean, I don't think there's any reason he shouldn't chase this. If, in fact, he's avoiding sewers. More bombs. Could this have been the first logical bomb bag? Maybe.
Well, probably saving anything bomb blocked the seed. Not really, right?
Yeah, I don't even remember if there was anything bomb locked. Air shield wasn't, right? It wasn't underwater post snowhead, I think.
Nope.
Honestly, I kind of respect Kayzo's play. I think, I don't know. Obviously, obviously, we're seeing here that it wouldn't even have mattered if he went sewers first. But I can see how he can feel behind and not do sewers on purpose. But I still wouldn't think this is a 100% play or a very high percentage, because I think it's very fair to think that your opponent could have skipped the Goro Mask the same way.
It might also just be a case of forgetting that sewers exist.
Yeah, maybe.
Will admit
In
that
my
has
opinion,
happened to me a couple of times.
Yeah.
I'm just like getting Goron quite a bit after Pirate's Fortress, and I'm like, oh yeah. 2 hours later, I'm like, oh yeah, sewers exists in his 4 checks. Thank you. Thank you, brain.
Kariossa did play a little bit of Beyblade with Odowa there. But yeah, if it was in any other scenario, I think this is a situation where it's very deceptive. You're not necessarily as behind as you think just because you skipped sewers in this very layout of items. I think a lot of people who could have skipped the Goro Mask. There are 4 sewers as well. I don't think it's two. Oh my god, we are seeing beavers again! After
Yeah.
almost 2 hours.
Yeah, I think James is gone though, so can't torture chat again. Meanwhile, chat talking about the legendary phase moment of season 2. The phase did, I think it was Camaro, healing Camaro, and then resetting with 1 second left on the timer.
Well, here's to a good fight from kariossa. It's a great fairy sword with 4.25 hearts and double defense.
Yeah, and he has a fairy as well.
Oh yeah, the fairy, right? Yeah, it will not be an issue at all. What audio is playing? Is it Kayzo or kariossa? The restream.
I think it's Kayzo.
Because the song for beavers, oh my
Yeah.
god. This song is not copyrighted, right? I think this should be public domain or something.
I mean, we're not
Because
getting struck down, I think, so...
Because I think the MMR Discord got down on the copyrighted stuff. Unfortunately for the best.
I think this is
especially-
game music, so...
Yeah.
MMR Discord just doesn't like, how to say this, non-game music. Label music.
When you think that people appear on restreams of ZSR and whatnot, it's better to not have the liability at all. I had the Rocky Balboa song, and I'm so sad that I cannot use it. It did get copyrighted on Twitch. It did get.
Man. Yeah, meanwhile, Zorafin's trolling Kariossa. The classic.
As long as it doesn't clip the wall. Yeah, it's gonna fly now. It's gonna be a 220 something for kariossa. It's a very solid time.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, you know, seeds linear, sub 2 is possible, yada yada, but very solid.
Everything is subtubable.
Am I gonna make this joke too much? I feel like I shouldn't at one point, but
Something on the business scrub.
in my head.
Did we ever see the... No, pretty sure Kayzo checked the business scrub.
I think Kayzo did, because kariossa very notably skipped it.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it had anything, honestly.
I thought it was just junk, but let's see.
Botched stun lock, but gonna get completed in a while here. Or I don't know, the Beyblades and the grapple.
Ah, yeah. We love Majora's Wrath.
Never get too careful with Majora. They say you only fairy once. Oh my god, please don't contact me. The deceptively good item for the Majora fight is the bunny hood, in fact. Because when Majora is like on the other side of the room, you can reach it so fast, and it's GG.
Oh, GG's to Kariossa. Oh, there's a bot announcing the official time. 2:23:05.
Yeah, good stuff, good stuff. Aside from the questionable / coin flip of exterior before Hall, I think it was overall solid. So
Yeah, the coin
maybe
flip turned to work out, so...
maybe too much full clear stuff when it came to the point of the available song check locations. But overall, just nothing else to it, just solid stuff.
Oh well. Kariossa did decline an interview. But wants to do a interview on the French restream, which is happening on Skyward's channel, I think. Not sure. If you have that one open as well, you might be able to listen in. Yeah.
Yeah, talking about, I said earlier that I feel like Kariossa is underseated. Well, I think he showed his skill right here.
But what is this? Just green, red all the time. The worst possible combination for Kayzo here. Yeah, Kayzo has not yet forfeited spoilers, I guess.
Shooting the Scotula out of spite because the chest is small. For a little thing.
And if you're curious, Kariossa is moving on to winners round 2. Where he'll be facing me.
Oh. Good
Yeah.
luck, Aerith, and be sure to do exterior before Hall.
Yeah.
Man.
I spied on this race. Took my notes. Rush PFE is right on top. Written in bold letters with few exclamation marks.
If you don't clean up Clocktown mid-game, and be sure that maybe Kariossa did.
Yeah. And Kayzo facing Revan in the lower bracket.
Good stuff. It's been really nice to watch the matches in the tournament. I can tell I'm having a blast. I should be degening seeds for practice.
Yeah. Oh, is this fisherman?
Yeah.
Yeah, this looking like a fisherman play. I mean, why else would you redo Gaiok?
You know what? Fisherman is routable with sewers afterward. Can you
Yeah.
believe that? Pretty genius play, I can say that. It is what it is at this point.
I mean, as long as it makes Kaizo remember that Sewers exists, it's a good thing, I guess.
So all of the round 2 winner bracket matches are set, right? Therefore the losers round 1 as well.
Yeah, I'm just checking, and on Challenger, every single round 2 winners bracket match has already been scheduled, except for obviously me versus Kariossa. Like, we can't schedule that fast, guys. We need a bit.
Not scheduled yet. What are you? Oh my god! Do it!
Yeah, I'm gonna ask Kariossa tomorrow. Because after this, I'm pretty much going straight to bed. And for the lower bracket, yeah, basically Revan versus Kayzo has to schedule, obviously. And 2 other matches haven't been scheduled yet. So yeah, almost everything's been scheduled.
Very nice to see things moving
Yeah.
along. A lot of Majora being played.
Yeah, I mean, Season 2 was pretty fast scheduling-wise as well. But Season 3 just feels like it's going on lightning speed pace right now. Like, scheduling opened last Friday. So it's been like 9 days for every match to happen, which is pretty insanely fast, I'd say.
What I've been told is that so Kayzo hasn't forfeited in at all, right?
Yep.
I wonder if it might be the situation of playing without looking at the race time. I totally
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah. Absolutely. Like, I play with race time open, but I can totally understand the perspective of if you're worried about it and feel pressured by it, then just turn it off. Like, if you're the type of player who's like, yeah, I'm finishing anyway, and I just wanna do my own stuff, that's totally valid.
I used to play multi-people racing, such as weeklies and all, without the race time opening. Now I think I don't care much. But 1v1, I kind of want to see the race time to see to have just stop playing when I lose. Even though
Yeah.
I do compulsively look at the race time screen more than I should.
Especially if you use a live split, and sometimes live split list starts to flash or something because something happening in the background, and you're like, oh, you have to look. It's starting to see something in the corner of your eye, and it's nothing, and you're like, oh, goddamn live split. Oh, nice bait, fisherman, and Kayzo. Oh.
Sewers
Okay,
just
yeah.
not exist.
Sewer's just not on his mind at all. Just like deleted from his brain as soon as he finished X. What has Kayzo even left at this point? Seahorses, I'm pretty sure. Seahorse and left side well. That's about it. Bean chests in Stone Tower. Oh, okay. So, a restreamer wants to outro, and we're gonna raid Kayzo. So, sadly, yeah, I would say if Kayzo was about to hit sewers, maybe he could stay a little bit more, but since this is looking like a bit of a last location,
Yeah,
I'd
this
say,
might be.
yeah.
This is just looking like he's going all the way, so we're gonna wrap things up here. After finding Garo Mask, just adequately.
Hmm?
All right, then I guess that's my time to take over. Just want to say GG's to our runners, Kariossa and Kayzo. Thank you to our comms, Eris and Spec. And thank you to our trackers, Axel and Warn Traveler. So coming up on DSR, looks like at 8 p.m. we have a Zelda 2 randomizer tournament race and the Wind Waker Randomizer Season 5 Challenge Cup. And then at 11 tonight, we have another Zelda 2 Randomizer tournament race. So be sure to check that out. And with that, I'm going to try to raid out to Kayzo if I have those permissions. I'm not entirely sure if I do yet. We'll see. It doesn't look like... let me try... Okay, yeah, there we go. Alright. And with that, thank you for watching.
Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for the commentary, the restream, the trackers, everyone. See you guys later.